Okay, I wanted to talk about Strava, the importance of Strava in doing workouts and how it's changed how I do workouts. When I post to Strava and I put pictures out there and I write the funny comments and everything I do is for me first. And what I want is I want a history of everything I've done exercise-wise. I want to be able to look back and see at a glance how many hours did I do that week, that month, how many miles, how much did I swim, did I bike, did I run, everything. I want it all logged, and that's why I use Strava. Secondly, uh, well, building on that point, I'm going to go find myself my activities. I want to also, if you go to your name and you go down to your mileage, you can see all of 2016 how many miles you did on the bike, for example. I've done about 900 miles. I spent 74 hours. At a glance, all time since I started this, about 2 years ago, I've done 2,600 miles. This is what I want. I want a summary of how many miles I've done to kind of know what I've done to this year, to this month. Same with running, same with swimming, and I love the estimated best efforts. So every time you do your fastest 1K, it records it if you've done it on your watch. I've actually gone faster than all of these times, but I haven't done them with my Garmin watch on Strava. But that's okay, because I want to reset these times and get them as low as possible. And so there are people out there that most of them are on Strava. It's almost like you're either on Strava or you don't exist. As far as workouts can go and are concerned, if you're not on Strava, you do not exist. And I say that because I have people that I know either at work, on Facebook, or on email, I know or used to know, and I say, hey, are you on Strava? They go, well, no, I do triathlons. I go, oh, that's cool, that's great. You do marathons? Yeah. Are you on Strava? No. I think, well, how can I see what you're doing? I want to know. I really want to know. I want to see how you're doing. I want to see the paths you go. I want to see how much you work out. And it's not that I want to stalk you or that I have to beat you. Most likely, I'm not going to beat you. I'm not that fast. But put it out there. It's free. You don't have to buy the subscription. You don't even have to have a watch. You can just go up to add manual entry. You can manually enter your workouts. And you still get all the logging and info. So, with that being said, I'm going to commit to saying that if you're not on Strava, you do not exist as far as I'm concerned. I want to see what you're doing, and if you're not putting it out there, I mean, how am I going to know what you're doing? How am I going to, if you're going to talk about triathlons and you don't post any of your workouts, I mean, maybe you're working out 30 minutes a week, but you think it's a lot, or maybe you're working out 20 hours a week and you don't think it's very much. I want to know. So, if you're like me, you do most of your workouts and log them on Strava, and here's what I've been doing in the past weeks. But you go out by yourself a lot, and you don't have a lot of Strava friends, or you don't have a lot of workout friends, you don't have time, or it's just easier just to go out on your own, which I prefer, actually. And there's a few people that I know out there that I like, but there's not very many. And so this video is about how to get more likes and comments and interest in your workouts. And I don't want to say it's a hack. I want you to first and foremost understand that when you post to Strava and you are in this community, you're doing it for yourself. You're posting your workouts, and I'm going to go to mine here. Go back to activity feed, my activities. So when you're posting, I try to create like a history or a log of everything I've done, because I want to look back. It's kind of fun to go back and see the history of your progression. even including pictures. That's why my first recommendation is to always try to post a picture to your log. It doesn't matter what it is, it should just be something unique to that workout to get an idea of what the weather was like, what time of day it was, and here's a silly picture that I took just to get something out there, and I could see that it's towards the end of the day, it's the sun setting, and I actually remember, I instantly remember, these are all my workouts, what was happening. In this picture I added, because I didn't take a picture of my workout, but I had one of where we were that day playing miniature golf, so I went ahead and added this picture. Anyway, my recommendation is keep every single one of your posts interesting. Write something funny or something related to the workout on every post and add a picture to every post. Be interesting. This is going to help you get likes and get interest in your workouts. And so the real key, though, to getting likes and interest in your workouts is to follow, of course. Now I'm assuming that you already know you should be a part of groups, and you should be biking with other people and being in biking groups and all. That's a good way to get to know people and add, but it's also very slow. If you want to add people quickly and get lots of likes, go down to here where it says you should follow and just start adding people. Add them, add them, add them, add them. 20, 30, 40 people, whatever you want. Start following these people. Start commenting, start taking an interest, start trying to figure out where they are on their pictures. Like I said, make comments, and you will quickly find out that people will start adding you, and they'll start liking you, and they'll take an interest in you. So you're taking an interest in them, and they will very easily take an interest back in you. And I found this very quickly. I was getting no interest and no likes, but once I started adding and adding and adding people and taking interest in them and looking at their pictures and commenting and really genuinely caring about them, they came back to me. And then, interestingly, all these people here are local to you. The people you should follow are close to you. So they really are interesting to see where they're running and how fast they are. So you'll start going to races and you'll see some of your own friends there, or you'll start finding out who's going to be at your races, and they'll start asking you, hey, are you going to be there? What are you going to be wearing? I'll find you, you know, that sort of thing. And you'll start meeting people, assuming you have time to do such things. Anyway, my point is, be interesting. To summarize, be interesting. Make comments. Right here I just have afternoon run. I've been pretty busy, but change your comments, change your header, add pictures, be interesting, add lots of people around you, comment, show interest in them, and they will show interest in you, and you will quickly start getting friends and likes, and it will just happen. But be genuine. Don't be fake. Otherwise you'll have a bunch of comments and likes for just a little while, then people will just leave you. I should also add, when you take interest in other people, you need to like their stuff too. Understand, I can tell by looking at the map what this person's done. I can tell where they are in my neighborhood just by looking at some of these routes, because you see them all over and over. I go through and make sure I like a lot of people's things, because I just did this same exact trail last night, and so I might comment, hey, how's the trail out there? You know, is it muddy or is it dry? You know, something like that. But I take an interest, and I really try to like other people's things when I know and understand where they are, and there's a good reason to. I'm very generous with my likes, and that's important. Anyway, I hope this helps you. Add friends, be interesting, add pictures, have good comments, have good headers, and you will have lots of friends and lots of likes. This dog's looking at me.